Hello mathematicians! Today we are going to be looking at section 2.3, the coordinate plane. The coordinate plane is what we use to graph points. It is made up of two number lines. Okay. The first one is the x-axis. The one that goes right or left is the x-axis. The one that goes up and down is the y-axis. And an easy way to remember which is which is y is a longer letter, so it is the long one, up and down. Okay? Where they meet is what we call the origin. Okay? That middle point where they meet is what we call the origin. The points of the origin are 0, 0. When graphing points, we call them ordered pairs. Okay, there are two numbers that go into graphing a point. The first number tells us how many we move right or left. So I always start at the origin, and I will be moving right, or I will be moving left. Or maybe I won't be moving at all. Okay? So the first number always tells us how far I move right or left. If I move a positive, I move to the right. If I move a negative, I move to the left. So that first number tells us how many to move right or left. From there, the second number tells us how many I am going to move up or down. So once I move right or left, I then move up or down from that point. For instance, let's say I have the point 3, 1. The first number 3 tells me, when I start at the origin, that I am moving a positive 3. So I'll move to the right. Leave your pencil there. The next number is a 1. Since it's a positive, it tells me I'm going to move up 1 and put my point there. So that first number, right or left, second, up or down. Let's take a look at some of these. Let's graph each point on this coordinate plane. So the first one is point A. I need to find the point 4, negative 2. Everyone put your pencil at the origin. That is where you are going to start every time. So the first number is this 4. Now since it's a positive 4, we are going to move to the right. Positive to the right, negative to the left. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your pencil there. The next number is a negative 2. Since it is negative, we move down. 1, 2. And I put my point right there and label it A. Positive 4, down 2. Let's try the next one, point B. Everyone put your pencil at the origin. Now it's a negative 3, so am I going to move right or am I going to move left? Exactly, since it is a negative 3, I am going to move to the left. 1, 2, 3. Leave your pencil there. The next number is a 5. Am I going to move up 5 or down 5? Exactly, it is positive, so I'm going to move up 5 from this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to label it B. Number 3 asks us to label C. So put your pencil where? At the origin. Now this time our first point is 0. So am I going to move at all right or left? No, I'm moving 0 right, 0 left. So in fact my pencil is not moving. So now I need to move 2. Am I going to move up 2 or down 2? Exactly. It is a positive 2, so from here I will move up 2, put a point, and label it C. Try graphing D on your own. Let's see how you did. Pencil starts at the origin. Now, our first number is a -1. Which direction do you move? Exactly, left, 1. The second number was a -4. Which direction do you move? Down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put our point. Label it D. Okay. Nice job. We always start at the origin. First number tells us right or left. Second number tells us up or down. The next set of examples asks us to find the letter and name the ordered pair that is there. So our first one we're going to do is E. Okay, so I'm going to set up my ordered pair. Now my first number tells us we move which direction, left or right. So I'm going to put my pencil in the middle, and this point is called the origin. So now I have to look, do I move right or do I move left? Left. And how many spaces? 3 left. So is that a +3 or a -3? -3. Now from here, my next number tells me how many I move up or down. How many did I move up or how many did I move down? We actually did not move up or down at all to get to E. So, since I moved no spaces up and no spaces down, it is a 0. I move -3 to the left, 0 up or down. Let's find the letter F. Put your pencil at the origin. Do I move right or left to get to F? Right, we move right. How many spaces do we move right to get to F? 1. Is this a positive or a -1? Since we move to the right, it is a +1. Now, do we move up or do we move down? We move up. We move up 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Since we move up, it is a +4. Try G and H on your own. Label the point for G and H. Let's look what you got for G. Okay. Set up my ordered pair. I'm going to fill in these 2 spots. Put your pencil at the origin. To get to G, we move right how many? We move 2 to the right. Remember, you must move right or left first, not down. Right or left first. And we move 2 to the right, so it is a +2. Now, we have to move down. So is that a negative or a positive? It is a negative. It is a negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. A -4. So to get to G, we move 2 over, 4 down. Let's see what you got for H. Put your pencil at the origin. Now, you must move right or left first. Do we move any right or left? No. we'd move just down. So since we do not move right or left, we move 0 right, 0 left. So our first number is a 0. Now I move down 2, so is that positive or is that negative? Exactly, it is a negative 2. I move 0 right or left, down 2 to get to H. Nice job. The last thing we need to talk about are what we call coordinates. Our two axes, the x-axis and the y-axis, break our coordinate plane into 4 sections. Section 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are what we call quadrants. We use Roman numerals to label them. So this is quadrant 1. This is what 1 looks like using Roman numerals, quadrant 1. The upper right corner is quadrant 1. From there we move to quadrant 2. Quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Okay? The 4 quadrants that are made up from the x-axis and the y-axis. Great job today, mathematicians!